Hey there, welcome back to Sea Power. In the previous part we were able to locate and eliminate a few submarines engaging our convoy, but there's still more left. And these Soviets are remarkably tough. So better get to work and continue the hunt. After that, you can join the fight here. You're throwing sonar buoys all around that contact. Ooh, it's right... could be right next to his con. As for this fight... he's doing his sea skimming again. Great.
Roger, turn, 151.
Another noisemaker? Is that a new one? There's the torpedo circling up ahead. Another noisemaker? 7055. None of these are new. Otherwise you'd immediately see the submarine right next to it. Status? Holding 425 feet. Alright. Just go there. Put the dipping sonar down. And keep an eye on him. Wait for that sea sprite to join this fight because you don't have any torpedoes left. New passive contact 7057. Let me guess. Noisemakers? Noise, noise, noise. Lots of noise. 55, 56. Yeah, it has to be in this area. Not over there, though. Like, that's a nice try, but it's not over there. Give me the dipping sonar. I don't know exactly where that submarine is.
On station.
No idea. What are you doing? No, don't go to waypoint.
Lower the VDS
Thank
transducer.
you.
Sonar eye.
Make it active.
Transmit active sonar.
Okay, so my Seahawks over here are going to just listen in and figure out where the contact is. And then we'll take it from there.
Transducer. Sonar eye.
We might need to wait, oh, I don't know, 20 minutes for the actual killer to arrive. That's a crowded flight deck you got there. I'm impressed he was able to land like that. Unless the game has completely lost the plot, but no. Sea power, don't change. This is funny. Yeah, this is good. Alright, what are we getting from these active sonars? Surprisingly, not much. Oh, there you are. Hello. So you're heading southeast. Okay. And over here? Do we know where he is? Noise, 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 noise. Lots of noise. You have turned it active. 7059. Oh, that's a towed array. That's a towed array. He's heading northeast. Okay, then.
Roger, turn, 0.
Bring the transducer back in, and we're going to continue the hunt.
Sonar eye.
I can remove this one. So we've so far sunk 2 submarines. At the moment, I'm hunting 2 more. I wonder how big this wolf pack is exactly. Because it is entirely likely that there are more submarines out there. This is another torpedo on the easternmost contact. This Seahawk has dropped its last torpedo. I might still keep it around for the dipping sonar, because those are very useful. You can see he's just starting to cavitate, but that's not going to save him. Oh, double tap it.
4, 7.
Nice. That other torpedo was the one that was circling around this contact already, and it finally found him. Maybe because he went so loud, and he started cavitating. So it's possible that that is the end of this submarine. I think we saw it either pop a noisemaker or try to do an emergency blow. I'm not sure exactly which one it was. No, I want you to keep you around. Sea sprites are back on their way. This guy just took off. So you're going to help out here. The other one is en route. But it's going to take him a while, because this is a 45-mile flight. And they are traveling at 138 knots, so they're doing top speed. But there's not much that this Victor has to fear, at least for now. As opposed to, for example, the submarine that happened to be somewhere around this noisemaker here. Wait. Where did the submarine go? Submarine.
Roger, turn 09.
Drop back to 20 feet.
Go to altitude 20.
Is that it? No. Yes. That is him. He's still right where I left him. He's stopped going to surface, so that was not an emergency blow. That was a noisemaker that he put out. And that means he's not in as bad of a condition as I hoped. I.e., he's not dying. Well, he could be. He could be. It is possible that he's taken a bunch of damage, and that he's now trying to survive the flooding and potentially the fires that have broken out aboard. I cannot really check on that stat unless I want to go into the dev tool, which I don't want to do. So we'll just let him stay there for a second. Let's see what he does. Those Victors are proving to be rather tenacious. This Victor 3 not only managed to survive the damage that we did to him, that's one, but two, he also decided to throw out a couple of wake homers, carrier killers. So I've had to change the formation, direction again in order to keep ahead of all of those torpedoes that are now coming in. Thankfully, they're taking a leisurely pace of 30 knots, so I still have plenty of time. At this point, the Sea Sprites have arrived, and I can now engage. So let's engage this one, and let's also engage this one. The Victor 2 and the Victor 3 are going to die, potentially simultaneously, although I rather doubt it. Let's see. Range 0.3 miles. Please search south, like southwards and downwards. There's a noisemaker. Yep, we caught him. Good work.
On station.
Good work. I'm not really keeping track of how many guys we've hit with how many torpedoes. I think we've hit this guy once. That was the guy with the scratch on his con. Boom. Okay, so you're at least further damaged. You're gonna come in. Pretty much take him on straight on. This guy has suffered... Was this the guy who suffered 2 torpedo hits amidships? I think so. He's only doing 5 knots. I'm not sure if he can go much faster than that, given his current condition. But let's see what happens when we hunt him. As for the amount of noisemakers they've put out, I'm not sure if they carry any more. They pooped out so many noisemakers that, well, I wouldn't be surprised to see if they're empty. I wouldn't be surprised at all. 1 mile. There we go. Take a position behind.
074.
Status on the Victor 2. Dead in the water. Okay, let's not take any chances. Hit him again. Okay. You're going to go back and grab more torpedoes. And then I also want to recover the Sea Hawk over here and recover that. And maybe put more torpedoes on them, because there's still this northeasternly sector that I haven't completely cleared. If only these submarines would not have popped a noisemaker, it would have been so much more difficult to find them. But because the AI decided that apparently the submarine was coming under attack, and as such, a noisemaker had to be dropped, that gave them away. That just gave away the plot. If they hadn't done that, I probably would only have seen the torpedoes pop up on the sonar buoys at some point, and decided, hold on, not everything is what it seems, backtraced that line, and potentially ended up with this, but it would have been a lot more of a hassle. Jeez, we've hit the same spot 3 times. At this point, the submarine should break in 2. He's rolling over. He's having a rough time. 510 feet. What about that second torpedo of mine? Did that hit him? You've hit the K... Yeah, you've hit him again. So you've been hit 3 times now? He's coming up. Oop, selfie time. Get over here.
Turn 3. Roger. Turn
Get over here.
4 0.
Yeah, he might actually survive long enough to break the surface. There's this helicopter.
On station.
Yes, it's selfie time. Turn around.
152.
Turn around.
On station.
Love it. Alright, Sunshine. You can surface one more time. You can surrender. We're going to disembark the crew and then that'll be that. Yes. Thank you. Selfie time. 1 submarine. 1 Sea King. Sorry, Sea Hawk. And he's gone. Good night. Thanks for playing. Alright, what about this guy? He's also volunteering for a selfie. I appreciate it. I admire the effort. Not everybody takes the effort to come up for a selfie. Some of these just outright die. It's very annoying. Anybody see a submarine here? About this big?
On station.
Where are you? Yep, you're right here. 2 selfies in 1 video. How about that?
Turn 131.
He is not going to have a whole lot of time, so I better be quick. How am I going to turn this into a thumbnail? Like that, I guess.
On station.
Surrender! This is the United States Navy. Ooh, he's fully surfacing. Oh, high quality selfie. Oh, no, 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 no. Hold on a second. And you did. I thought they fixed that bug, but I guess it's still here. Yeah, these guys are gonna get a little wet on their watch, I'm afraid. You have propulsion? You what? Look, Sunshine.
Whip it away.
I will pump you full of torpedoes.
Roger. RTB.
He did an emergency blow? And he restored propulsion? And now he's going to pretend nothing ever happened and he's fine? No, 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 no. That's not how we play around here. Go kill me a victor. No, turn west, please. Oh, you have got to be kidding. Dude, I thought we were friends. We took a selfie and everything. And now you're just gonna
On station.
not die? This torpedo's not exactly going where I want it to go. Depth? He has depth control and everything. I thought maybe he was flooding, but no. Okay, let's see if that seeker cone's gonna pass him over one more time. Give him another good look and maybe still catch him. He's not cavitating. Come on. Turn, 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 turn. Yes, it locked on. Very good. And here I thought this guy was going to get lucky. It's not like he surfaced again. Oh, there's going to be a big splash right next to the Seahawk.
Roger. Go to altitude.
Not that that's going to be a problem. I'm just going to try and capture it.
0.
No! Oh, that's a smidge frustrating, isn't it? Whee! I want to be a flying fish. How did you do that? Torpedo repellent spray? What is that? Come on. Finally, the Sea Sprite returns. And the Sea Sprite comes back bearing gifts. I have plunked this whole area, pretty much the course that this Victor 3 was taking, down with sonobuoys. Again, I'm surprised this thing is still functional, but these Russians apparently make things built to last. Which is kind of counterintuitive for the Russians. I thought they built it to be good enough. Last, you know, half an hour till they roll out the factory in Stalingrad and die. But I guess in case of submarines, in the case of this Victor 3, that is not quite the same. This guy is remarkably stubborn. And apparently a third torpedo will have to crush this guy's hull in.
Track 7047.
Woohoo! See, that's the kind of screenshot I was trying to get. Now that I'm not paying attention, that's exactly what I'm getting. Is that enough? Victor 3. I don't know. I'm not going to wait around. I'm going to drop another torpedo at it. Because... ah, there you go. Finally. Hold on a second. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. And you're dead. We're missing a submarine. Or 2 or 3, I don't know. But there is apparently another set of submarines. Or, well... there's at least one more submarine out there. So we're going to repopulate the ocean with more sonar buoys. My convoy at this point has considered going back and forth. And is now turning back east. I think that the threat of the torpedoes has mostly dissipated. So I'm going to continue with the hunt. And if I find something, we'll pursue that too. New passive contact. Designate 7077. Hello, good sir, to the east. Please state your intentions. Sea Sprite, go check it out, please. I had him nicely doing loops, and unfortunately, for this submarine, he got made. What are we looking at? Don't know. Confidence is growing very slowly because we only have him on one buoy. So let's change that. I also recently had another Seahawk take off. It's gonna take him about half an hour to get here, but he might be instrumental with more torpedoes. This is the default loadout, by the way, for the Seahawk. Also comes equipped with a couple of Hellfires. So if the bastards manage to surface, we have solutions for that too. The other Seahawk still dropping sonar buoys all the way to the north, and one Sea Sprite over here making its way back after just having repopulated this whole wall of sonar buoys. Because that's where the convoy is going, so I wanted to make sure that that's the safest course of action. Now, once more, live and in color, let's see what this contact is. Let's see how this contact behaves. Let's see how fast this contact moves. It's currently doing only 5 knots. I gotta say, the sea state's very handy. If the sea state would have been worse, I might not have detected this thing if it got, let's say, to about 10-mile range, which is very kind of the game to allow me to detect it that far. Okay, we know it's another one of them? Okay, fine. Charlie 1, Charlie 2, Victor 3. Throw a sonar buoy. Throw a torpedo after it. And wait for the bang. That's essentially what it comes down to. Or for the submarine to break out the, you know, the torpedo repellent spray and just make it magically go away. Because that happens. We still only have him on one buoy. I wonder if this guy was able to hear. He must have heard the destruction of the Victor 2. And potentially the Victor 3 there as well. Must be a fairly scary prospect to just hear a bunch of explosions and then hulls getting crushed, because that's what has happened here. These submarines have dived to 13,000 feet. Soviet submarines can dive very deep, but not that deep. And that tends to end up crushing them. Okay, Torpedo has, I think, acquired. Our contact is speeding up. He's doing 18 knots, 19 knots, changing course northeast to drop the noisemaker. The torpedo doesn't care. Yeah, I know where you are, dude. You're not getting out this time. There you are. For good measure, I'm going to hit him again, for the simple reason that apparently these Soviet submarines are extremely resistant. And I don't want to keep having it fly back and forth. Because the distance is about 60-70 miles before I'm able to get back to my mothership. Do I want to vector another helicopter over? You are 44 miles out. No, I want to keep you on this spread. Because that's where the convoy is eventually going to go. So, how are you doing? You might have something? You have lost it. Target? Doing 15 miles. Oh, they're sneaky. They're not cavitating. That's going to make it more difficult. Another noisemaker. Yeah, it's a fresh submarine. It's going to have noisemakers to waste like this. Okay, just drop a spread of sonar buoys around it. That's a bit big. I'm holding Alt and right-clicking, and that gives me this spread. So basically, it doesn't matter where he goes. He's going to run into a sonar buoy one way or another. Oh, one of them is diving. Have you found something, sir? You have! Good man. Hunt it down and kill it. Hunt it down and kill it. There's another noisemaker going out to the starboard side. Not enough. Port side noisemaker. And smack. Can we hit him again? This torpedo is changing course. And depth. Maybe. He will have to dive pretty sharply right about now. No, he's looking for something at the surface level. Okay. I have lost the contact. What's your status? Depth 565. He's holding. He is just holding. The Sea Sprite can drop sonar buoys, but we're going to have to wait for that Sea Hawk to get here in order to finish this guy. Again. Next time around, I might as well have these guys hunt out in duos. One hunter, one killer, and then switch roles, depending on who has how many torpedoes left. But I don't exactly have... Oh! He got him. I don't exactly have the required amount of helicopters to do that, and lay this whole sonar buoy wall. So I'm going to have to pick and choose. And that means I'll send one helicopter after a target, cripple it, potentially... Well... potentially kill it. If not, we can always send a second helicopter after it. Which is the submarine? Here, Victor 3. He's coming up. Yeah, he's coming up. 500 feet. There's the noisemakers going away. 400. Holding at 375. Ah, the bastard's not dead. In fact, he has propulsion again. Come on. I'm getting some slight deja vu. It's like we've seen this before. But here we are again. Mark 46 crushing itself into a hole of a submarine. Is it enough? I don't know. Do it again. He's deaf and stupid now. Let's see if we can capitalize on that. S7, he's going back to base. No, you need to go down, dude. Down, 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 down. Down is where the fun stuff happens. Down. You have got to be kidding. You have got to be kidding. This thing's been hit 3 times. Just sink already. There you go. Maybe I had to forcefully ask. So, all Soviet submarines have been sunk. Well done. Oh, good lord. 5 submarines for this convoy. They really wanted me gone. Unfortunately for them, no such luck. Thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. Let me know what your thoughts are down below. And I'll see you soon for more.